We're talking Auburn, Baylor, X Factors.
In the world full of podcasts, he's the undisputed heavyweight champion of hot takes, an Auburn sports homer, master of the boog, and message board legend. Get your buttons buttoned and your hats flattened because the Top Button Podcast is about to kick off. And you don't want to miss your courtside seat. Now, here's your host, Charlie Five.
Sir, we're back. It's another episode of the Top Button Podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Rush, a.k.a. Charlie Five, and we are ready to get after it. Happy Thursday. There's only one sleep away until Auburn takes on the Baylor Bears to kick off this 2025 football season, and we're fired up. We're talking X Factors today. Who's got to step up for Auburn to take home the victory tomorrow evening? And then we're going to give our predictions about the game at the end. But before we do that, let's give a quick shout out to Rowback.com. Use coupon code BARN20 to take 20% off your order. It is one per email address. Okay. So make sure if you want to use it multiple times, you just got to have another email address. So take 20% off Auburn licensed apparel or any of the other awesome apparel they have. Polos, hoodies, pullovers, doesn't matter. They got it all. So show them some love. It's Rowback.com. Got my man Hunter Bussey on for the first time, ready to talk. He's got his Nike Auburn swag on, recording this on a Wednesday. Recording this, bugging on a Wednesday, recording for Thursday. So, Hunter, man, thanks for joining. I'm pumped about this.
Yeah, man, me too. Thanks for asking me to come on. It's an honor, and whenever you text me the opportunity, I could not hesitate. So I'm ready.
Short notice too. The man was ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Hunter, we're talking X Factors, man. We're not just talking about Jackson Arnold's got to throw for 350 yards. Like, duh. Like, we get it. Jackson Arnold's got to have a good game. But who are those guys that you think need to step up, and in what way do you need to see them step up for Auburn to have a victory? We both picked three, and we're going to start with our guest. So, Hunter, lead us off. Who's your number one X Factor for Friday evening?
Number one for me is, and it's an important one, Connor Lew.
Yes.
I think this offensive line, they have been made a mockery of for a while now, ever since, I don't know, they went missing after the 2017 Iron Bowl. Like, that milk carton's still out there, APB for the Auburn offensive line.
Yeah.
I think Connor Lew is going to lead the charge with these guys. I think they are going to be ready for the war in the trenches, and they're going to punch Baylor in the mouth and be able to move the ball. And, Jackson Arnold, he needs a good offensive line. He did not have one at Oklahoma. That's been, one of the things that people, whenever they're arguing about Jackson Arnold, when it comes to, oh, is he good? Is he not? Well, he has the statistics to back it up. Well, he didn't show it at Oklahoma. He didn't have anyone to throw to. He didn't have an offensive line. He was on the ground for majority of the time screaming HBO. If you don't know what HBO means at home, it means help a brother out. He's glad Connor Lew is up there handing giving him the ball to start off. So
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to be said for a guy that comes in as a freshman and takes over at center and never looks back. He's rarely hurt. He's knock on wood, and he's done a really good job since he's been here. So, I mean, you got to have Connor Lew play well. He's got to play up to the expectations if you want that offensive line to be what you think it's going to be. So, my number one X Factor, my man loves to run his mouth. He's got confidence. He's got swag. He's healthy. Champ Anthony.
Yes.
What do they call him? The Pirate? I don't know where that comes. I don't know what that reference is, but regardless, he's going to knock your head off, and he is healthy. His leg has healed miraculously from that gruesome injury. I tell you what, he's one of my favorite people to watch at practice. The dude is nonstop. He is letting them have it and letting them know that they can't do much with him. So I expect that to translate over to the field, like over to tomorrow evening. Look, I don't think it's that arguable. I don't think it's that controversial to say that he might have been playing at the time of his injury the best football of any defensive back maybe on the team at that point in time of the season. Now, Jay Crawford obviously jumped on a rocket ship for the rest of the season, but I think up to that point, he was making a turn in his game that he could be like the feature of that secondary. So now he's playing free safety. I love him at that role.
Yeah.
I love me some Champ Anthony.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. If you listen close enough, I think you can still hear that helmet cracking when he hit that Arkansas player.
Ooh, I love watching that replay.
It's great.
You don't see many hits like
better.
that. You don't see many hits like that don't end in an ejection.
Yeah, we saw that from Smoke Monday. He was gone. Like it was almost guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly. So can't wait to watch him play. Who's your number 2?
I have Malcolm Simmons, and I'm saying this because obviously it's no secret he had kind of an interesting
all season
near the end of the off season, and I think he's going to let the world know that that's not going to be a distraction for him. And I'm not going to say he's going to pop off, but he's definitely going to be someone that's going to be a thorn in Baylor's side. I think those DBs are not ready for that speed.
Yeah, and you need him, especially if Eric Singleton Jr. is not 100%, and you have to play him more. You need him to play well. Look, Auburn, it seems like in fall camp, the focus has been on trying to figure out ways to get Malcolm the ball. So you need him. If you're putting that much effort into it, you're going to need him to pop off when he actually gets the ball, whether it's on a jet sweep, whether it's a carry out of the backfield, whether it's a punt return. Doesn't matter. Malcolm Simmons needs to go off when he gets the ball in his hands. He did it last year. The limited touches that he had, he made the most of them. Just don't call a halfback pass with him. I don't want to. I'll any way you can get him the ball except for throwing a pass. That was a disaster.
Yeah, that was a wreck.
How about we don't go 0 for on trick plays this year? I don't care if you run a trick play, just don't go 0 for.
Yeah,
literally.
I'm with you.
Literally, not one of them worked. Not a single one. They were all a disaster.
Burn the playbook.
Yeah, exactly. I love Malcolm Simmons though. Big fan.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Jeremiah Cobb, and
okay.
Let me tell you why it's Jeremiah Cobb and not Damari Alston. Okay, I think Damari Alston is going to be your Mr. Dependable. Okay, I really do. I think he's going to be somebody that can get the carries early in the game on early downs, and you can trust that nothing bad's going to happen. I know he had some fumbling issues last year. Some of them were, freak. A couple of them were in the rain. And then he had the crazy one, reaching for the end zone or going into the end zone against Arkansas. But I think you can never know until they actually go live. But there hasn't been a lot of talk about putting the ball on the ground in practices and scrimmages and things like that. So I think you may have that cleaned up. I think he's just somebody you can trust to go run the play as designed. Go get 4 yards. That's all. That's all we need out of you. Not sure he's going to be a big home run threat. Not sure that you're really counting on him to be a big play guy. Okay. That being said, I think Jeremiah Cobb is that big play guy. I think Jeremiah Cobb is that guy that can catch the ball out of the backfield, the guy that can line up in the backfield, motion into the slot, and then be a very effective slot receiver. I think if you want to take this offense to the next level and show a different gear, show something with a little pop to it, I think Jeremiah Cobb's going to be that guy out of the backfield that's going to help you get where you need to be. Maybe I'm crazy. I just like what I see. I think his finger's all healed up. And I love the burst, man. I love when he can plant and he goes and he accelerates. It's impressive. I love the extra gear that he brings.
No, I agree. Yeah, and he's like I don't know why I didn't have him as one of my 3. I just feel like for this game specifically, my 3 lines up with what is going to happen on Friday. But Jeremiah Cobb might be my favorite player on the team. And
there you go.
I don't know if you saw his interview. I don't know who he's being interviewed by. I can't remember. But he was saying, someone asked about, in the era NIL, why couldn't you go anywhere else? He's like, I love Auburn. I like being here. I was
Finish
like,
what I started.
Yes. Yeah. I was like, yes. We need that. So I'm a big fan of Jeremiah Cobb.
In an era of me, even when your head coach has said Damari's the guy, your offensive coordinator says Damari's the guy, that's still that's still where your mind's at. I want to finish
Right.
the job at Auburn. I still think we can do big things. I'm with you. Big fan. We're going to hit our last one in just a second and go over our predictions for the game. We'll be back right after this. Hunter, hit me with your number 3 X factor. Hit me with that third X factor.
Okay, and no shock because I've mentioned him on X all the time. Eric Singleton Jr. I think he is our Swiss Army knife. I think he can play the slot if he wanted to. You can have him on those jet sweep end arounds, almost like a Debo Samuel type situation, if you will. You watch what he did against Georgia. He literally almost beat them by himself.
Yeah.
Dude is electric. He is a spark plug, and with these DBs all focused on Cam Coleman, don't forget about Singleton, because you get hit on an island with Singleton, you're not going to be having a fun time. I expect a lot out of him in this game. I think he might be I think he might be the player of the game when it's all done. We'll see.
I could easily see it. Breaking news. It looks like there's a short-term extension agreed upon between YouTube and Fox. So it's good news for hopefully the short-term extension extends through to Saturday. So hopefully it's not just to the end of the day today when we're recording. Okay, back to the topic.
Yeah.
Eric Singleton Jr. I think if he's healthy, 100%, I agree with you. He's probably the most explosive player on the field. The only thing, look, again, I said it on the last show. There's nothing structural to worry about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're not wearing braces that are restricting movement, left or right or front and back. It's nothing like that. It's just a brute. Like, it's just, if you've ever just hit your knee really hard on something, it just lingers. And then if anything bumps it, it's like you have to start all the way back over. Okay. Yeah. And then when you get that inflammation or you get that little, pain in it, it just makes it tough to run and grin and grit and get through it. So with that being said, even Hugh said on the teleconference on Wednesday, he's not 100%, but he's getting closer every day. I think that was exact words. So that's the only reason I probably didn't have him on my list, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure that you're going to have him. Like, I'm not sure that because Malcolm's so good and he's first off the bench, I don't know that it's like your offense completely shuts down if you don't have Eric Singleton. He's just sort of sets you off even more than what it could be. So I love Eric Singleton. I'm going to be sad if he doesn't play, because selfishly, I've been waiting to see him for a year now.
I'm getting overly excited to see this man play in an Auburn uniform.
He looks so good. He's backup kickoff returner, and I love Rayshawn Pleasant, but I'm almost like, dadgummit, I just want to see Eric return kickoffs.
Yeah. I think we'll have some highlight reels of him with some house calls this year on kick returns. I fully believe that he's
going to return a punt to the house.
Easily.
If he stays healthy, that's at least one. That's definitely going to happen. Yeah, love that pick. My number 3 is a little bit off the wall, and it's only of a recent development, like over the last week or so, that I would even put him on the list. But I think Preston Howard, as of late, the transfer tight end from Maryland, I think he could have an impact on this offense that maybe is unexpected. So physically impressive, man. He looks the part. He's big. He's lean. He can move. We're working on a lot of spread out formations with 4 wide receivers, and he's one of them. You know what I mean? Like, not attached. Like, he's detached. One of the receivers, other than just putting a hand on the ground and being attached tight end. And Auburn doesn't have really that guy. Like, you don't have that Rivaldo, and Rivaldo was a big, obviously huge part of the offense the last 2 years. So Hugh likes that guy. Hugh likes that position. Hugh utilizes that position. He likes to have a big target over the middle that can eat up the middle of the field and be a mismatch issue. So this has only really started to become a thing, and you really haven't even heard his name all fall camp until recently. Hughes even called him out that he's looking really, really good, done phenomenal in the pass game. I think that was the exact words that Hugh mentioned, and then I saw it with my own eyes. So I got a sneaky feeling Preston Howard could have a really good game. So that's all really good stuff. As far as predictions go, like leading receiver, who are you thinking is going to be the leading receiver of the game?
I'm kind of in the train that you're at. I think Simmons might be the leading receiver just because people are going to be all over Coleman. We don't know about Singleton. I do think Singleton will have a great game. It wouldn't shock me if he popped off, but I think Simmons will be the leading receiver.
I just feel like they're going to go deep to Cam a bunch.
Oh,
they're going
to take the shot. Like Cam's down there somewhere, just throw it, and he's going to
make a play. He's going to make a play. So it's like, how many shorter receptions can these guys eat up to catch up to one or two of Cam's 20 to 30 plus yard receptions? I think I'm still going to go with Cam. I think Cam's going to be the guy. I don't care if you want to put 2 or 3 on him. I feel like he's still going to make plays. What about rushing? Who do you think is going to be the leading rusher?
I mean, it wouldn't shock me if Jeremiah Cobb had a good game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To me, it's a toss-up just because I feel like we're going to be throwing the ball a lot just because we have so many weapons to throw to now.
Yep.
And, the quarterback to get the ball to them. So, we'll see what happens. But it wouldn't shock me if Jeremiah Cobb had a good rushing game.
Because I agree with you that we're going to throw it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think your leading rusher is going to be Mr. Jackson Arnold. I think he's going to run.
Okay.
I think he's going to run for about 100. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Let's see if that happens. Okay. He's more comfortable right now, especially in the drop back game. If the clock starts ticking, he's going to run it, and that's okay because I've said this before, and I'm going to beat it into the ground. When you can run like he can, running becomes another check down.
Yeah.
You can check down to the running back, you can check down to the tight end, or you can run, and that's almost like another check down. So
100%. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Jackson as being the leading rusher. So the spread is at 2.5 points. I think I saw that 94% of the money was on Auburn, and typically that's not great. Because typically
I'd rather it not be.
the house is always going to win typically, but I think the line will start moving. I think more money will start coming in as it gets closer, and the line will probably tick up a little bit, maybe 3.5, or maybe even 4 points till it kind of levels off. So, what's your bet? Are you taking Auburn to cover? You laying the points? You taking Auburn, or how do you feel?
I think they'll cover. It's going to be tight, but I think they'll cover.
Yeah. I found an alternate line. I took Auburn. I took Auburn 11.5. I lay 11.5 points. So I feel like it's going to be a 2-touchdown game. And maybe I'm crazy. And if
I've been back and forth on it. I've been so back.
I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to be a 2-touchdown game, and my whole outlook on the season could change based off the way this game plays out. So we'll see how that goes. Man, I really appreciate you jumping on, going over X factors and talking about this game. You got a lot of stuff going on. Going on. Tell everybody what you got going on.
So, starting tomorrow, actually, the first episode drops tomorrow. Me and my dad and a family friend of ours, Nathan Hall, are starting a show called the Tailgate Show. Yeah. It will air normally on Saturday mornings, but week 0, I can't stand week 0. It screws up everything. So for scheduling, but it's called the Tailgate Show. It'll be available anywhere you get your podcast, on YouTube, as well as some local radio stations. We're still trying to iron out the details, but
nice.
Yeah, it's we're kicking, and Dad's still doing Bubble on the Lake as well. So y'all tune into that, and I do a stream on YouTube as well. Just look up my name and you'll find me there. So
yeah,
we got a lot of irons in the fire. So
you coming on? You gonna come on the live stream on Friday?
Yeah, why not?
Need to jump in. We could be sad. We could be happy. But regardless, we'll be together. How about that?
I'm hosting a watch party, so if I'm sad, I'll just lock myself in my room and hop on the live and vent.
we'll have some therapy session live for everyone to see. How about that?
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Good. Hopefully we're celebrating. It'll be a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it, man. We're one sleep away. So it's another episode of the Top Button Podcast. Stay buttoned.
for listening, and drive home safely.